A couple weeks ago, I talked about some recent encounters that I'd had with Canadian intelligence agencies and took those encounters to talk once again about the importance of not talking to police. Now, that video still generated a lot of questions, so I thought it would be a good idea this week to give a step-by-step look at how to deal with police. Hello, my name is Nicholas Wansbutter. I'm a lawyer in Stratford, Ontario, Canada, and welcome to Don't Talk TV. So this channel is called Don't Talk TV because my mantra is don't talk to police, don't talk to intelligence agents, generally don't talk to representatives of the state unless you have to. And there are some circumstances where you might have to. For example, if you're doing a licensed activity, you have to provide your license, although you don't really have to talk other than providing that license. But even though I've talked about this a number of times, invariably some of the same questions come up every time. So this week I want to give a step-by-step demonstration. Rather than me just talking to you and telling you, I'm going to show you how to deal with police if they phone you or if they show up at your house. So that first technique I showed follows my personal practice of I don't bring my cell phone home. I don't bring it into my house. Generally, I keep it in the trunk of my car, as you saw, or when it's too cold and I'm worried about damage being done to the phone, I will technically bring it inside, but there's a cold room in my house that's all concrete. I keep it in there inside a Faraday bag so that there's no signals coming in or out. But what happens if you're at work or you're not like me and you can't go without your cell phone, you have it with you at all times, and you get that call? I then recommend this technique. So that's the step-by-step process for dealing with police trying to speak to you over the phone. Now let's look at exactly what you should do if the police are pounding on the door trying to get you to answer the door.
Police. Police, we just want to have a talk. Mr. Wansbutter, we know you're in there. Mr. Wansbutter, we know you're in there. Please open the door. Wansbutter, open the door. We know you're in there. You're making this far more difficult than it needs to be. Mr. Wansbutter, we know you're a good guy. We just want to have a quick little chat, clear the air, and be on our way. Open the door. We know you're home. Come on, Mr. Wansbutter, let's go.
So as with the video a couple weeks ago, this is actually legal advice in this video, although it's general legal advice. For generally, this is applicable, but there's always exceptions. There's always peculiarities to an individual situation. So that's why I do always recommend that you seek legal advice, like specific legal advice to your situation by calling a lawyer. You can call another lawyer or myself. Although my office closes at 4:30, the phones here do forward to my assistant, and if it's a legitimate emergency, she can get a hold of me, and I can then get in contact with you or the law enforcement agent that's hassling you. So just because my office closes at 4:30 doesn't mean I'm not still working. And generally, I'm actually still at the office much later than that. But if you have any show topics you'd like to see us cover, please leave a comment in the comments section or send an email to the email address listed below. And if you found this video at all interesting, helpful, or informative, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing, and following us on social media.